Hi, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today on this Monday after Thanksgiving. I hope you all, or I don't hope that you all had a difficult time getting out of bed just like I did this morning. Food coma lasted for like 5 days, the entire time I was eating since the holidays. So happy Thanksgiving. I hope you all had a wonderful time with family, friends, anybody who you celebrate with, and just if you had a great meal, I'm so happy that you did. Okay, so today, my name is Katrina DeBacco. Sorry, I am the broker concierge for Coldwell Banker, and I primarily work with every new sales associate who affiliates with our company. Today, what I'm going to do is give a round 2 of an orientation that I typically go over with every new associate. And now we're just moving everything to the online kind of streaming site, so that we can just capture as many of you out there, as well as not just the newer sales associates, but for so many of you who are seasoned and who haven't really taken advantage of the items within the NRT Gateway. What I'm going to do today is basically give an overview of the items that we went over during our first broker concierge orientation, which we did a setup of 5 items. And then following that, I'm going to kind of go through each of the tiles within the NRT Gateway. That way we all have an idea of what's behind each of those guys. So let me go ahead and jump into the NRT Gateway now. And for those of you watching this at home, feel free to go to www.nrtgateway.com, and then your or your username to get in is going to be your complete Colorado Homes email address, and then a password is whatever you chose to set that up. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into this now. Alrighty, so you will see me here in the NRT Gateway. First and foremost, I am going to go ahead and get into InTouch. So InTouch is one of those things that we did set up together whenever we met for our first broker concierge orientation. And so what InTouch is, it's primarily going to be 2 things for you. It is your CRM as well as your website. So to access the entire system, I'm going to click in Dashboard. There we go. And what I'm taking to begin with is going to be my my dashboard of the CRM function of InTouch. So here are my tabs. Here at the top, I've got dashboard, contacts, listings, marketing help, and upgrade options. Underneath dashboard, you're going to see basically a ton of, well, not a ton, but 4 different items that you can select so that you're going to get an overview of how your platform is performing. Within contacts, this is where you're going to come to actually add your contacts. Now, let me spend just a second to talk to you about contacts. We here with Coldwell Banker love to give options of how you operate. So we have a few different places for you to put your contacts into. One is going to be New Panda. One is going to be, where is it? Express Doc. Oh, right here, Express Doc. Sorry, it was at the bottom of my screen. And then the other is InTouch. So feel free to pop your contacts into these guys. New Panda is your email marketer, and Express Docs is your print marketer. So for obvious reasons, it's going to be a great idea to have your contacts in there. You want to market to them. Now, the difference with InTouch with their contact system is that we really feel as a company that this is a great place to put all of your business contacts. So there are going to be amazing capabilities within this platform for you to actually market to specific business contacts for specific real estate reasons. So I can start adding people to categories such as a move down category, such as a relocation category, such as first time home buyer category, things like that. And then there are preloaded campaigns built into here. So once I add a person to a category, I can then start marketing to them in an appropriate fashion that is specific to their real estate need. So that's why we really do, that is why this InTouch, powered by Market Leader, is the sanctioned CRM for the company. Here within listings, as you start obtaining listings, you can start sending these out to your contacts straight from your system. If you go Pro, which there are 2 versions of InTouch, you've got a basic account and you have a Pro account. The Pro account is going to open the doors to many different widgets that can enhance your experience with InTouch, and not only enhance your own experience, but also give consumers wonderful tools to use to help them search for their perfect home and help them look at market stats, market trends, things like that, all on their own. There's also a complete marketing center within InTouch. This is a phenomenal marketing center, actually. To be totally honest, it's one of my favorite marketing centers because it kind of doubles as a design center. So that's what I do really like about this platform as well. The next thing that you're going to see, is going to be this help button here. Now, this help button, I mention this to everybody who I talk to, but this is a really great help center. If you click on help and go to training and support, this is going to take you to Market Leader's training site, where there are a ton of different templates that you can click into to help you navigate the system. So right here, navigating your dashboard, probably one of the best ones to start with. It's just going to tell you basically a little bit more in depth of what I'm currently going over. Completing your profile, I get asked this a lot. Back over here, you're going to see this when you come into your dashboard. It tells you what percentage complete do you have within your profile. If yours is still saying 20% or so, this little guy over here in my help center is going to be a great indicator as to what you need to get done to help you increase that profile. Next you have, let me get back into InTouch, sorry. Next you're going to have upgrade options. So this is simply going to let you know what all of the benefits are if you decide to upgrade. You can even punch in your information here, and then somebody from Market Leader will get in touch with you so they can help you decide what you want to, if going pro is going to be a good idea for yourself. Now, regarding your account, you're going to find your name at the top right corner, and you're going to click on My Account. Now, within here, we are going to look at our account settings. This is where you can change anything that you like. So if you hit this edit button, you can come in here, you can type in any designations that you will eventually earn, you can type in your license number, your phone number. The top area should be for your cell phone, the bottom area is for your office phone number, and then obviously your title can be input in here. You can add social media. I would click Add Social. Choose whichever social media you'd like to do, and then just simply copy and paste your URL from your social media. You can also come down here and click Edit. Choose your file, and this is so that you can upload any photo that you want to be your headshot. Do the same on the marketing image as well. Now, for those of you who do not have your IDX feed set up yet, this is what I want you to pay attention to because this is really important. This is an IDX feed is going to be what pulls all active listings from the MLS onto your website. So in order to do that, what we're going to do is come over to the left-hand panel over here, and we are going to click on MLS Administration. Here within MLS Administration, I'm going to choose Select MLS Application, and then I'm going to choose whichever MLS I'm a part of. So most of us are a part of RE Colorado, and then I'm going to click Save. I'm getting this error because I've already requested it, but once you click Save, this line right here is what comes up on your item. Then you're going to click on Instructions. From Instructions, you're going to read through all of this stuff. I'm kind of breezing through, but you're going to read through everything here, and it's going to tell you to send this information to the Market Leader email address, which is on the page that we were just on. So you're going to send your MLS name, your broker's name, your office ID, and your website URL. You're going to send all of that information to idx@marketleader.com. So make sure you do that. And just know through your AVP, Coldwell Banker Colorado is actually paying for this IDX for you. They're paying the monthly fees for that. So really awesome through what's provided through your AVP. So make sure you get that handled to get that IDX enabled. The last piece I want to talk about here in InTouch is going to be your website. So if I go back to settings, Within your profile details here, you're going to see website. That is your website name if you did not know that already. So I'm going to go ahead and open another tab. I'm going to paste that in there so we can all see what the website looks like. And here we go. So I have some information in here. I use mine for mostly training purposes, so mine's not totally complete. But here you can see the different pages you have on your website and all that's available to you. And so I'm going to go back into InTouch, and I want to show you how you can manipulate your website. You're going to find your name once again at the top right corner, and you're going to click on Website. Everything here within this area on your left-hand panel allows you to change out any item on your website. So if I click on Site Images, for example, this is the current image that's showing for myself, but I can click Edit, and I can browse for any other photo that I want. I like that photo, so I'm going to go ahead and select that one, and then I'm going to click Save on the bottom. Now if I go back to my page, you can now see that I've switched out my photo here. So now I have a new photo that I've used. Very, very simple. If you'd like to manipulate items on your pages, you're simply going to click Pages. This drop down, I've got Home, Sell, Communities, About, and Partners. That's going to correlate to the same pages that I have on my actual website. Home, Sell, Search, Sell, Communities, About. And my Partners is currently off, but that's because I selected it to be off. But you can get the idea there. So if I come here and I go to, for example, my About page, I am editing my site. Exclamation. I'm going to hit Save. Coming back to my website, I'm going to go to my About page, and voila. I am editing my site. So it happens that fast. I really, really like it for not just the easeability of it all, but I mean anything that you want to play with. And let me tell you folks, I would go back and forth between these, and I keep playing with fonts. I keep playing with placement. You know, I bold, have fun with it, changing different items. I change the color out. Anything that I wanted to do, you know, so really cool stuff in here. Again, you can go through all of these guys as well and just start editing as you'd like. Whatever you do, just make sure that you click Save so that it can directly save to your website. I'm going to refresh and you guys can see how I made those little bit of the edits there. Good stuff. All right, that's it with InTouch. I'm going to move us over now to CB Agent Info. CB Agent Info is the company intranet. It is the Google of Coldwell Banker, Colorado. This is what we use to go through and find anything Coldwell Banker, Colorado related. So if you're looking for the Coldwell Banker residential brokerage logo, here's where you'd come for that. And I get a lot of questions asked about where you find the logo, so I thought I'd start with that example. You can come in here, you can see all the different file types to get. Let's search for, since we just left InTouch, a good one to search for is how to add maybe images to my InTouch website. This is a great one as well to pull any how-tos. So lots of good guides within here that are going to be really helpful for you to utilize as you are trying to learn different items within the system. One little tidbit that I will let you know about within InTouch is if you're coming in here and you don't know what to search for, let's say, you know, because I do tell people, go into CB Agent Info, and if you're looking for something, feel free to, you know, pop in there. But what if you don't know what you're looking for? A great thing to do is click right up here on Classic View, and this Classic View will actually just give you buckets. So you can come in here to your buckets and actually look for different items. So if you do have time to just kind of browse, this is going to be a great place to browse. Marketing section, this is a great one to start with. Colorado listing presentations. Previews International listing presentations. Devonshire presentations. Colorado Homes and Lifestyle magazine. So lots of good stuff. Buyer's guides. This is a really big one. So I would say the most utilized items out of CB Agent Info are going to be these guys here within Colorado listing presentations, as well as buyer's material. So make sure to really utilize what you have available to you within CB agent info right here. So great resource. I'm not going to go through this one. Nobody should actually have that on their NRT gateways any longer. If you do, you can ignore it. It's old news, no need. Next, I'm going to get into Homebase Insight. This is a really nifty guy. Homebase Insight. I'm just waiting for mine to load. Sorry about that. Let me pull up here. Okay, so Homebase Insight is basically it's going to be your online showing report tool. So this is what you're going to use anytime that you want to show your clients how many views they are receiving on the listing, on their listing. So your listing that you have their home. This is going to be really good because you can actually show show your clients any feature that you'd like for how many clicks their property is receiving on their home, whether it's going to be on Zillow, on Realtor, Trulia, a few others, as well as, of course, CBH.com as well as CB.com. So these ones are going to be good for you to go through as well. What this is going to do, it can create a showing report for you. So again, this is only going to be if you actually have a listing. The really neat thing is that every Monday, if you do have a listing, currently every Monday, you are already receiving your showing report in your email. So you can choose to forward that out to anybody that you'd like. You can also just from with this tool here, you can choose the exact days and times that you want showing within here, so that you can create a specific report rather than just forwarding out whatever the system is giving you, which is, I believe, is set to like a 7-day span. But you can come in here and maybe you can give like a 1-day or a 3-day or a 30-day for any of those reports that you want. So this is really, really nice. It's just nice to show your clients all of the work that you are actually doing for them. Next, I'm going to get into CB Exchange. CB Exchange is the company intranet. It's basically the NRT gateway for the entire company. Within here, you're going to have access to Coldwell Banker University. Coldwell Banker University is a really good platform for you to have access to many trainings. For the most part, though, I will say that Coldwell Banker Colorado does a phenomenal job at handling trainings for you and also giving you items within your NRT gateway. So I don't know that you necessarily need to get in here much. If you wanted to, however, simply go into your menu bar, which is in the top right corner, and you can go into CBU Learning Center. Really good stuff in here for you to subscribe to. You can learn you can get yourself set up for different tracks. Here with the e-marketing system, they've got 30-minute webinars. But, you know, not to overwhelm you, I like to kind of be a little bit more simple. And again, you've got everything at your fingertips right here within NRT Gateway. Kind of takes away from even needing to get into CB Exchange. So for us on the NRT level, you really don't need to jump into Exchange, but it is there as a great resource should you need it. Next, we have MarketQuest. MarketQuest is a tool that you can use to generate data-based market trend reports. I'm going to get on MetroList, in either PDF or HTML format. So this is an awesome system. Now, here's a differentiation between MarketQuest and Market Reports. We're currently running our road shows that Todd Moore has been doing on Market Reports, which is this guy here, not MarketQuest. Now, the two are very similar. Now, MarketQuest, however, I would say is going to be an extremely useful tool to use for you. It doesn't necessarily provide the most consumer-friendly reports. So you wouldn't want to give these reports to your clients because they're just very analytic-based. They're not necessarily going to be the best presentation pieces to give to your clients. That's what you would utilize Market Reports for. So within MarketQuest, you'd want to come in here and you can choose all of your parameters to choose whichever market report that you want to pull. So if you want to do something on just single families and you've got a price range and you want to pull it for just the month of December, for example, because you're looking to show your clients whether or not December is a great month to list or buy in a certain neighborhood, this is going to be a great place for you to do that. So what I recommend is using MarketQuest as your very own personal research engine. So become the expert using MarketQuest as your tool. Now, this is going to be great when you have a client so you can learn all of the stats for whatever area they need. But the other great thing is going to be if you're sitting there and wanting to just learn a market or a neighborhood, this is going to be phenomenal for you to use so you can start making yourself the expert in that area. You can see here you can choose different MLS areas. You can choose counties, cities, and zips. So really good for you to learn your own market trends. Again, just kind of making yourself that expert. Okay, next I'm going to get into our rewards or referral rewards. This is our referral reward program. Now our referral reward, say that a million times quick. Our referral reward program is created specifically for you. So this is going to be an awesome program for you if you do know anybody who you think would be a good fit for the Coldwell Banker business model, who you think has a strong intention of growing a business, of being a part of a real estate team. We have a great referral program for you. So you can actually refer your colleagues that you've had in your former life or any new business partner that you're meeting as you go on to different client meetings. This is going to be a great program for you to actually earn dollars based off of the referral that you bring into the company. So if you have any questions regarding what the program is all about, I definitely encourage you to look at our rewards on your NRTGateway. I'm currently in the FAQ section, and there's going to be really great information here. So one big question that I tend to get is, does a person have to live in Colorado? Absolutely not. We have Coldwell Banker as well as affiliate companies all over, not just the country, but the world. So if you do know somebody who lives out of the area and who you think would be a great fit, this is still a beneficial program for you because you can definitely still refer them out and still earn based off of their success with the company. So really good stuff with our referral rewards program. Next, I have Agent Earnings. Agent Earnings is a reporting tool, and mine's not going to go into something because it does show personal information, but yours would actually show up once you click on your NRTGateway. And basically, it's a reporting tool that's going to summarize your income and fees paid for throughout the entire year. So this is going to be a great place to pull come tax season. So this is every income paid out through your commissions and any fees that are paid out as well. Really, really beneficial come tax season. So definitely track your items right in there. Next, we have New Panda. New Panda is offered to you through your AVP, and New Panda acts as your email marketing platform. So here you can include your entire sphere of influence, like I was mentioning earlier. Now, this one is primarily for your marketing purposes, however, not specific to your business needs. You can definitely handle lots of business items within here, but the main function of it is to be your ultimate marketer. So every month through the AVP, the company auto-populates a company-generated newsletter into your New Panda account. If you go into your messages, you will be able to see those newsletters. So I've got, let me find the latest one. Here we go. Real Estate Newsletter October. So I just wanted to be able to show what some of these look like. These are going to be the ones for social media. I may have already deleted mine. Again, I use my accounts for lots of training purposes, so I tend to edit and delete. multiple times throughout the day. So these ones in here, what I would encourage you to do is you can come in and you can check out what the newsletters look like by coming into your messages. If you ever want to delete your message, you can just simply come in here and click delete. You can also click edit on any of the newsletters that I've populated. So I'm going to click in real estate newsletter. This is another way to be able to find what those newsletters are. I just want everybody to actually see what those newsletters actually look like. So if you come in here, I'm going to say view past publications, and I'm going to look for the one that went out in November. And here we go. So this is what they are. Very specific to Colorado. So these are created with raw material every single month. Unlike a lot of those generic newsletters that are floating around cyberspace for you to utilize. I really like it for this reason. It's very specific to our area. So right here, U.S. top ski destinations, and it talks about all of the things that are going on here in Colorado. Over here, we have our main AVP event going on right now. This is still right around the corner. So we've got our free holiday photos, which are going to be on Saturday, December 3rd. So that's coming right up. Being hosted this Saturday at your office. Be sure to contact your broker, managing broker, so you can get information on how your office is handling that. But here again, New Panda, to add your contacts, you're going to come into contacts. You can import an entire list, or you can simply add them one by one into New Panda. So if you do this quick entry right here, you can definitely do that. Now, you're all going to want to come into settings underneath your name at the top right corner, and just make sure that display info is up to date, contact info is up to date, images, that you have a loaded image there, and then you also want to add any social media in here as well. All of this section here is creating and branding, it's branding each of those newsletters that go out every single month. It's branding each of those newsletters with your information. So you want to make sure to have that all up to date. Okay, back over in NRTGateway, that was New Panda, and next I want to go through Cole Realty Resource. I'm going to click in Cole Realty Resource, and Cole Realty Resource is, it's going to be a phone number database tool that you can use to look up any landline phone numbers surrounding a specific address to cold call for any leads or listings that you might have in a neighborhood. Now, a couple things that I want to say on that note. If you don't have a listing, you can still use this to cold call around any listing in that area. So maybe, you know, another agent has a listing in the area that you want to farm. What a great opportunity, because I tell you, I doubt that they're actually picking up the phone and making those phone calls. Why don't you pick up the phone and make the calls and let them know that you have, or I'm sorry, it's not your listing, so you're not going to mislead anybody and misrepresent that it's your listing, but you are going to let them know that there is an active listing in their neighborhood, and you can be an agent that can show them that listing if they're interested. And oh, by the way, have you looked into selling your own house, or, you know, yada yada. That we have a ton of different talk tracks that you can use. That's where I would also make an appointment with your own managing broker to ask them what kinds of conversations are going to be those good cold calling starters. One thing I will say through Cole Realty Resource as well is they are a third party, and they have a lot of beneficial items that you can buy into, different services. So like you see here what they're promoting, you can also get cell phone numbers. Now that's something that you'd actually have to pay for. Another thing that you can get through within Cole Realty Resource as a paid promotion is going to be the emails. You can actually get email addresses as well. So all through Cole Realty Resource. But what you do have at your fingertips are going to be the phone numbers for landlines. So really, really helpful for you to use there is Cole Realty Resource. Moving right along, we've got Corfact. Corfact is a print marketer. We've got, they are another one of our vendors that you can use. So you can see here we already have all of our Valentine's. Wow, sorry. I am way too ahead of myself. We are not in Valentine's yet, thank goodness. But here they have their holiday items already listed. So these are going to be really great items that you can come in here and come check out. You can use them for any postcard marketing that you'd like. We've got our calendars already set up here, so a great resource for you to come and shop. look at different campaign needs that you might have. So good stuff there within Core Fact. Next, I have listing rewards. This is probably my favorite program, a part of Coldwell Banker. Coldwell Banker does all of the thinking for you whenever you have a listing, when it comes to marketing anyway. So you take a listing, you're going to come in here, and you're going to order your marketing. So if I choose order your listing rewards package now, it's going to just pull up my order form. So I just come in here, I type in everything that's required, and I choose whichever packet that I want. So first and foremost, make sure that you fill out anything that has a red star. That's going to be so that you can hurry up and get your photography ordered, things like that. But you definitely want to at least get everything moving and grooving on your order so you can get the photography up and moving quickly. So here are our different packets that we offer. We've got our Platinum package, which is a phenomenal package with beautiful photography and the HD video or aerial photos or twilight photos as an option that you can use. I love the Platinum package. Our most popular, though, is going to be our Gold package. It only comes at a cost of $400. And that includes your photography, so don't forget that it does include that. I do think that a lot of our newbies do tend to forget that our photography is included in those packages, so really great stuff. We also have a Silver and a Bronze package, and if you want to download like your entire packet to just see everything that's available, I would click on Gold package details right in here, and then you're going to come out with your actual brochure that you can see here with all of your all of the different offerings for what's included in the packages. So I like to see everything laid out, and these are going to be the great packets that you can actually order and have personalized with your information. So if you wanted to, feel free to go to CaldwellBankerMarketing.com. That's CaldwellBankerMarketing.com, and you can actually order these pieces personalized with your information. So that is listing rewards, awesome platform to use. Next we have market reports, and this is what Todd has been going around in our different offices to talk about market reports and train on how to use these. So for those of you who missed those trainings, you can also click on report tutorials. I think that's a good tutorial to go through. But market reports is basically it's going to be a tool that you can use to generate both market and city reports as well as area reports. You can do quarterly reports in there as well. But the really great thing about this one is they're going to be awesome pieces that you can use to present to your clients. So what I say is tailor these very specifically to whichever client you plan to use these for. And then you can post these on social media. You can print out either at your office or take it to Kinko's and get it nicely professionally done. You can send these packets to different communities. So let's say you are doing an entire community, and you're like creating a report for an entire community. You can actually create these for that community, package these up very nicely, and send off a beautiful presentation piece. So there are going to be some awesome things within the CB market reports, but definitely this can be used as an amazing prospecting tool, as well as a social media tool, an emailable tool, and a print piece that you can give your clients. So great, great stuff. Next, I'm going to skip this entire line here because that's not even for our market. That's something different. We have Express Docs coming in as our next guide that we're going to go through. And Express Docs is going to be another print vendor that you can choose from. So I'm just going to click confirm. Yes, I'm good there. And oh my, I'm getting my 30% off here with my oh my 2016 promo code. Make sure you utilize this promo code if you are interested. If you are interested in utilizing anything through Express Docs. So Express Docs is going to be, like I said, your print marketer. You can come in here just like I was mentioning through Core Fact. You can come through here and and you can see the different items that are available to you within out to whichever farm you'd like. Now, 3 things on farms. You can come here with your farm list already. You can then upload it and have Express Docs mail out. Or you can also ask Express Docs to give you a farming list, and they will do that for you and then mail out as needed. The third option is you can simply create items and have them sent to you in bulk. So you can just pick those up at the office. For example, these maybe you're going to host an event for the holidays for your clients. Then you can have some calendars that you might want to give out to people. So that would be a great piece to be able to hand out to those people at your event. You can see the different items within here to order. So I can do announcement cards. I can do brochures and pamphlets. When I need to order more business cards, you can do that here. So I love having kind of like my very own Coldwinker Walgreens, if you will, just to kind of order all of your different pieces, but great stuff within here. Next, I clicked on that way too fast. Next, I'm going to go on to ColdwellBankerHomes.com admin. This is your back end to Colorado Homes. So Coldwell Banker Homes, as well as Colorado Homes, same exact site. Oh, and I'm getting my error on this page. I'm sorry. Let's try that one more time. Okay, mine is not going to come up right now. Again, I'm sorry. I use my NRT Gateway is set up a little differently than yours because of my access level with items to help agents affiliate. But I will say that ColdwellBankerHomes.com is the same as ColoradoHomes.com. That's what I've been trying to say earlier, and sorry I was getting distracted. When you come in here, though, what you're going to do is, like I was mentioning, this is the back end to your pages on Colorado Homes. So you have pages for any properties that you will be listing, and you also have a profile page that you can utilize on here as well. So those, if you click within Coldwell Banker Homes admin, if you click that and you go to agent profile, you're going to be able to control the back end of your profile page. That's where you're going to upload your photo, you're going to add your bio, all of that good stuff right in there. So that is where you're going to go to for that. Next, I'm going to jump into AR account. So if I click on AR account, this is going to be an account summary of any of your accounts receivables through Coldwell Banker. So this is different from your agent earnings. This is actually going to be anything controlled through the company. So all of those copies that you make on the home printers, your AVP, those types of charges are all controlled through your AR account. So this is something separate from the agent earnings. Agent earnings is based on your commissions. AR account is based on any fees paid through the company. Oops. I got myself out of the NRT Gateway. Let me get back in. Alrighty. Last two, we've got NRT Do Not Contact. NRT Do Not Contact is basically a system that you can come in to run any phone number list that you have or email address list that you have to ensure that the people who are on that list are not on the national Do Not Contact list. So make sure you're constantly checking for any of the constantly checking your list. I'm sorry, I'm trying to control our chat boxes as well, so I apologize that I keep getting distracted. I'm also responding to some of our questions being asked within here as well. This is going to be really good, so always make sure you never want to be fined for anything you're doing. You never want to contact somebody who's made it who has specifically requested not to be contacted for, you know, cold calls or cold emails. So be sure that you're all constantly running your list through these do not contact systems. The very last thing we have is our preferred alliances. Basically, this is your coupon booklet. So utilize as much as you want for yourself or for your clients. I love coming through here specifically for Lowe's. I know a lot of us use Lowe's. If you're an AT&T user, make sure you're receiving your 20% off. But Lowe's in here, anytime I'm doing any of my remodels or redecorating at the house, I always utilize my NRT Gateway Lowe's coupons. You also have some hotel options within here. There's going to be great stuff like right here, Coldwell Banker Home Protection Plan. This is going to be a great one that you can gift to your clients. So not only are there just going to be those discounts that you can utilize for yourself, but there are going to be the discounts that you can gift to others as well. So this is a really, really good one for you to utilize for so many different reasons. But make sure you come in here and check out all that is available to you as a Coldwell Banker sales associate. I think that is about it within the NRT Gateway. Let me just make sure I did have everything covered. And yes, that was our very last guy there. So the last thing that I want to say here on this screen is anytime that you need help with any one of these tools within here, you have access to our NRT Gateway Help Desk. You can see here down at the bottom, we have their number listed. It's 1-877-NRT-HELP, or I would put this in my phone, 1-877-678-4357. Now, the NRT Gateway Help Desk is there to help you anytime that you might need. Sorry, I'm just coming, let me get back over here. There we go. So anytime that you might need some assistance with any one of those tools that we went over today within the NRT Gateway, you can absolutely give the, gosh, my hair is like flying everywhere. It's kind of weird when you start seeing yourself on camera. You can call them for any type of assistance that you would need on any of those tools. Now, the way that our NRT Gateway Help Desk is set up is that you call in a ticket. The operator, the help operator on the other line is either going to be able to assist you. They are trained on pretty much a good introductory level on each of those tools. But for the most part, when you do have a question on one of those items, you just want to get a ticket number. And then what the NRT Gateway service technician does is they actually will get the appropriate team for whichever tile you might need help with, whichever system it is. And then that team for the appropriate team is actually going to contact you back. So that's how that works. It's a really great system that we have just to make sure that you are being serviced in the most appropriate way by the correct person, the correct team to help you with whatever issue you have. And it's not just for those NRT Gateway tools either. If you have some computer issues or you need help logging in or any help with your email, they're also there to assist you with that as well. Alrighty, everybody, I think that's all we have for today. If you do have any questions on the NRT Gateway or within any of those tiles as well, any introductory item, maybe something we went over in our first orientation or anything at all that we talked about today, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can contact me at 303-409-6669. Again, that's 303-409-6669. My name is Katrina DeBacco once again, and I'm the broker concierge for the entire company. So I do travel to all of your offices. If we haven't met yet, please do say hi when I'm in your office next. Thanks again so much for spending your after Thanksgiving Monday with me, and I hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Thanks so much.